Heard they're reforming the guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up. Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisk me away to a life of adventure and romance?
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns. I was a member of the court during the reign of Torg's father. It was Torg who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Torg on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Torg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Torg became that symbol. No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Torg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Torg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Torg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Torg might have done it. Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Torg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Take a look. Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your...
It's a fine day with you around. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You help my people and purchase a house from my steward, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck to you. Be well, for Solitude and my husband.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. People to see and places to go, huh? Later, then.
Plenty of fresh fish for you.
Down at the docks.
Spiced wine,
There are a few
taste
good
of
spots
home
if you
and
can avoid
heart.
the East Empire company workers and those red wave thugs. Svari, yes. It's been hard on her. The girl misses her uncle. I've tried to explain that Rogvir did something bad, and that we all have to be accountable for our actions. But the child feels what she will. Take a look.
These are troubled times. Be on your guard out there.
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the
Spiced
Winking
wine,
Skeever.
finest
We
fish,
keep a
home
fine
and
inn.
Hot daily.
Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that. It was a dark day for us all. Damn. That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered a special
fish,
bottle of Strass
straight
Mackay
from the
rum.
fjords.
Saved me a lot of trouble.
Keep the cold
Here,
at bay with our
take it
spiced
to the
wine.
Blue Palace. Work in it, I own it. Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever,
finest
but it's
fish
the
here.
family business,
Hot
so
daily.
it'll be mine when he kicks off. I showed up to
Spiced
watch,
wine,
yeah.
the taste of home
I don't
and
know if they
heart.
were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a
Fresh
nicer
fish,
guy.
Straight from the fjords.
Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivienne. Vivienne Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid
the
thing to
cold
do.
at
He
bay
mocked
with
me
our spiced
incessantly
wine.
after that.
Finest fish.
From that point forward,
Hot
every
daily.
time Vivienne and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He beat me up, dumped meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children,
Spiced
sure,
wine.
but Rogvir
Taste
never
of
outgrew
home
that
and heart.
immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly. I was done talking anyway.
You look like you could do
Keep
with a
the
ripe
cold
apple.
at bay
Or a
with our spiced
tomato.
wine.
Cabbage. Or leek.
See for yourself.
Fresh fish. Straight
I
from
have
the
my
fjords.
ways, but it's not easy these days. The Black Blood marauders have been plundering ships off the coast. A lot of people been hurt by their foolishness. Not lately. Business has been slow.
with our spiced wine.
Fresh
Come
fish.
back when you figure out how
Straight
to
from the
spend money.
fjords.
You know, the winking skeever's not
You wouldn't have
just
a few
the
minutes
best
to run
inn
down
in
to the docks,
Solitude.
would you?
It's
Just what you
also
see
the
here.
only inn in Solitude.
Oh, very brisk. When the snow sets in, even the hardiest Nord needs some spiced wine to warm the blood. Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it.
Fresh fish. Straight from the fjords.
Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time. Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any. Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short. Few can resist my charms. Even fewer are worthy of them.
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. In places to go, huh? Later then.
If you need potions, Angeline's aromatics.
If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment. It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Rament's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need? Yes? Huh?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Ah, welcome to Angela's Aromatics. Can I help you with some herbal needs? You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. We mostly carry herbs and alchemical ingredients, that sort of thing. Before the war, our stock was mostly used for aromatic use in homes. Yes. These days, we have more people like you coming in, looking for healing and the like. No. Mostly I'm just a simple herbalist. Lami over in Mothall should be able to help you. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions. Something for a potion? You're certainly in the right place.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god. Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting. Where the dragon attacked? We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news.
Which cask should we open?
Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon.
We just got a cask of old gold 200 that has a crack.
Aye, but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable.
It should be at its peak right now. And if it doesn't
Good to
get
talk
too
to a
soon,
fellow
it'll
traveler.
go bad.
Good idea,
So
sis.
exciting when new
Maybe
folk
you
come
ought
into
to be in
town.
charge.
I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. If you change your mind, seek me out here. The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still.
True, I may look the punching swordsman, but I prefer the...
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. Yes, my older brother, and the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. We'll speak again later, if we must. Feel free to make requests. Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for. You should think about staying the night. Corpulus. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone.
For the age of aggression.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Being so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. It's never been an issue. People say you helped with the problems at Wolf Skull Cave. I applaud anyone who assists the court. Oh, we do all right. Rumor is you had a hand in the Black Blood Marauders' demise. I'm impressed. Radiant raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we... Wait. You're that new bard, the one who saved the festival, aren't you? That was a good bit of work. You'd think so, wouldn't you? I'm fine, thank you for asking. Radiant raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business. Finally. Why, hello. Here to buy? We provide clothing for all of Solitude's most... Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should see what we have available. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting. Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble in Dragonbridge.
Working hard gives a man reason for drinking hard. Well, that and putting up with a wife like mine. Her name's Olda. If you've met her, then you probably already know what I'm talking about. I swear that woman is the most spiteful shrew in all of Skyrim. I think there's a chunk of ice where her heart ought to be. Hard to say. It's ancient. That much we know for sure. It was here long before the town itself. I just hope the bridge survives the war. It's the only place you can cross the Karth River for a long way in either direction. Could be if one side wants to keep the other from coming across. They might try to knock it down. Damn right it has. Demand's never been so high. At least not since I built the new mill. Uh-huh.
Fate is something different about you. I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble. Nords don't care much for magic. The college in Winterhold is about the only place it's not looked down on. Otherwise, you could talk to the Jarl's pet wizard in solitude. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Seen some mean-spirited folk pass through lately. Thought I was rid of those sorts when I left Markarth. Both the Imperials and Stormcloaks have sent riders this way, scouting the bridge and the lands nearby. They stayed at the inn but didn't pay. They said soldiers don't need to pay because they're risking their lives to protect us. And that's not all. They took a heap of our lumber, and one tried to have his way with my daughter. They think they can do whatever they want. Of course. Every night I pray that we don't get a visit from a dragon, or that two armies don't show up to fight over the bridge. You ask if I'm worried. I'm terrified, if you want the truth of it. But I have to stay strong for my wife and children. I grew up an orphan on the streets of Markarth. I'd have died there too, but for the kindness of an old warrior named Logrove the Bent. Logrove rescued me and gave me enough money to get out of the city. I followed the Karth River north and came here. When I met Michelle, I knew this is where I belonged. I suppose that's it, really. Good day.
If you're looking for a room, you want the Four Shields. You look like you've seen your share of adventure. It's no easy thing to make a living in the wilds of Skyrim.
Are you a soldier? One day, I'm going to be a soldier.
Have you met my husband? Well, don't bother. He's a drunk. He promised me, swore on his ancestors that he'd give up the mead. And what do I find out? He's been stashing drink in a cave nearby. He even has some wolves guarding it. I swear, I should just cut out his tongue. That would be the end of it. If you want to try, but I'll keep my dagger sharpened just in case. You can help yourself to any drink you find, but bring me the bottle of Dragon's Breath mead. It's his favorite, so I know he has one there. No! I openly welcome the presence of armed strangers who have no reason to care about any of us. Of course it bothers me. I'm sure it's only a matter of time until they seize our mill in the name of their war effort. Next thing you know, there'll be more guards, and then we'll lose our homes as well. This is just the start of it. Mark my words. My husband owns it. Barely. He'll lose it soon enough. He's behind on his loan payments, but he drinks all his money away just the same. Now we're deep in debt, penniless, and about to lose our sole source of income. Until next time.
Citizen?
Make yourself useful and chop up some firewood. There's a few coins in it for you. All right then.
Where is that lazy man? Stendar's mercy to you. If my Horgir doesn't give up the mead this time, I'll hit him over the head with it. Here, for your trouble. All right, then.
Destruction. Fine. Just don't go burning down in the buildings.
You dare fight a Dunmer?
I don't draw guard duty. You'd rather be plowing a field? Not me. Here's what I can spare.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
You got business at the stables? Been about 8 years now. I used to be a mercenary, but one trip to Ravenscar Hollow cured me of that. There's hag ravens in that cave with talons like daggers. They'll open your bells quick as you wink if you let them get close. A creature like that'll make a man think long and hard about what he wants out of life. If you're heading up to Solitude, you should stop to check out the view on your way. It's a good one.
Is this about the stables? My husband Gaiman had...
Take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens, ugh, and the garden.
I used to be sure like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out. Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set. I suppose I could make an exception. I do like her spiced wine. Fine. Tell Yvette's son her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
You're not supposed to be
Fresh fish. Straight from the
The
fjord.
Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
Spiced wine for you? It's a family recipe. Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Good luck out there. Tough time to be wandering Skyrim. Keep the cold at bay with our spiced wine.
Out with it. Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. No, I think he was entirely wrong. Rogvir's execution was justified and necessary. Being honorable might make you a good man, but it doesn't make you right. Be a better world if it did. Generally, posting information is need to know only. I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it back. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told. Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested. Debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do. Fine. You sound like a priest of Mara, but I get your point. Tell him to forget about the gold. Keep your sword arm strong. Focus on your targets. When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove. Someday soon you will all see battle. What you do here today may well save your lives.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help? You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance? Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to Talos. But the worship of Talos was banned by the White Gold Concordat some time ago. It's the peace treaty that ended the war with the elves of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Dominion recognized the heresy of proclaiming Talos a god. Talos was a great man, and a great emperor, but that does not make him a god. No matter how much the Stormcloaks may wish it were so. Those who worship at the shrines will sometimes receive boons from the gods themselves. The nature of the favors varies per deity. Please, feel free to worship at any or all of the shrines. The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight. Remind us of our place when we forget. May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, it's good to see a fresh face. You wouldn't have happened to come from Whiterun, would you? You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say? I told her. I told her the Imperial army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service. I hope your parents are proud of you. They have a lot of reason to be. Ah, welcome to Angela's Aromatics. Can I help you with some herbal...
I'm too old to work, but that don't make me too old to drink.
You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
The last one was a warm-up.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. And why wouldn't I be? We sing tales of kings, queens, and their politics, 'tis true. But do you know who really makes history? The person who writes it. Anytime, friend.
Hello, my child. RK watch over you. You mean Rogvir? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogvir to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom in Solitude. All my life, I practically grew up in the hall. My father and mother were the priest and priestess of RK before me, you see? I believe I was put here to protect this place from the darkness that pervades Solitude. This city has a long history of madness and murder. The Wolf Queen, Pelagius, the death of High King Torygg, and now, public executions. My books tell the stories, have no doubt, as pretty as its streets are, as jovial as the bards may be. Darkness is drawn to Solitude. May Arche bless you with a long life.
I trust you're not finding any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
I don't want to talk. Dragon? Really? Was it big? Did it breathe fire? Oh wow, I knew it! I knew they were real! I have to remember to tell Papa. I don't have anything to say. I shouldn't be. Mama says if I do, people are gonna ask about Uncle Rogvir. Maybe if I don't talk, they won't either. Thanks. Papa talks about it some. Mom doesn't say much since Uncle Rogvir died. She doesn't even go to temple anymore. I wish she would. At least that way she'd have people to talk to. You would do that? That's great. You should go do it right now.
Plenty of fresh fish for you. These are troubled times. Be on your guard out there.
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified? Rogvir. He opened a gate and they executed him for it. He opened a gate and the wrong man rode out of it. If that man hadn't been Ulfric's Stormcloak. If Ulfric hadn't killed High King Torrig. But it was Ulfric. And he did kill the High King in honorable combat. My brother refused to allow the Imperials to take revenge for the deed. So now he's dead. Then like Rogvir, you have a Nord's heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to be done talking for the moment. I'm not looking for conversation. And like Rogvir, you're a Nord at heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to stop talking now. If you want to talk about my brother, I'm not interested. She did she? She's gonna get a sit-down later. Well, I wish it were that simple. Maybe it is. Look, I want to go back, but I won't feel right in there without a tie to Talos. My brother Rogvir wore a symbol of Talos. He kept it hidden on his person. If I had that, I can't go near his body. Would you get it back for me? I should make sure Sfari's okay. I'm in mourning. Can't you see that? Thanks so much. I'll return to Temple. Here's something for your time and effort. Advar won't sell anything if I don't go and check them.
I don't want to talk. Oh, thank you, Divines. Bless your kind heart. Thanks for me.
Do you have business with the court? Oh, right, the rum. Thank you. I developed a taste for it after a fair-weather trip to Hammerfell. Here, this is for you. Anyone with a stout heart like yours is welcome.
It's a fine day with you around. It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
Watch your feet.
No doubt
We just
most folk in
cleaned there.
Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake at you.
Fletching. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what? I think I would, if it weren't for my son and my wife. Oh, Seema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha! It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field, they all need weapons and armor. You should look into joining. They could use every hand they can get. To be honest, no. But High King Torygg supported them. And now, her Lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage? Return anytime you need arms or armor. Wanderer like looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Keep safe and always wear your armor.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit. That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours, and here's something for your trouble. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change here.
I hope your parents are proud of you. They have a lot of reason to be. Take a look. Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Papa says My papa says I'm gregarious. Just like him. He says it means smart. But my brother says it's
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, oh, well, clothes and raiment for the discerning customer. Finally.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Do you have business with the court? Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home. Anyone with a stout heart like yours is welcome here. I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me. She still mourns greatly for her husband, High King Torygg. So she leaves many of the courtly details to me. I'd be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well, I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well, I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well, I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well, I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well, I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well, I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? I'm sorry, but you don't seem to have enough gold to pay for that. Anyone with a stout heart like yours is welcome here.
It's a fine day with you around. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Haafingar. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband. I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? What do you need, my Thane? Lead the way.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
How are your students coming along?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. Oh, clothes and raiment for the discerning customer. Finally.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. But let me know. I might have it stored away. Ah, well, so you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. Biren said you got here just before the execution. Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eriker's world.
I welcome you, friend. The wind blows bitter cold in this place. May your road lead you to warm sands.